From jaw-dropping buzzer beaters to legendary playoff heroics, LeBron James has delivered some of the most unforgettable performances in NBA history. Whether it's dominating on the biggest stage, breaking records, or willing his team to victory, LeBron's career is filled with moments that define greatness. Here, we'll relive the King's most iconic games, the nights when he took over, silenced doubters, and etched his name into basketball lore.
Arco Arena in Sacramento. The site of the season opener, the much-anticipated debut of one LeBron James. And tonight, you can cut the anticipation with a knife. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Sacramento Kings, here in the capital city of California. And there is the man of the hour in probably the most anticipated debut of any first-year athlete in any sport. LeBron James will put it on the floor for the first time in a regular season game tonight.
I'm just glad we're getting this thing started because he had so many cameras in his face before this game. Now he's out there by himself and gets to play a little bit.
Now the Kings with a lead. Christie with a left hand, partially blocked by Ilgauskas, and here comes LeBron James on the run. This is his best part of his game, and there's his first assist, and it's a beauty.
And that's what makes him so good, and that's where his skills are really going to blossom, because now he's able to throw those passes to players that are going to finish.
LeBron James' first shot is good.
And that's good to see, because during the preseason, he wasn't able to hit those kind of jumpers.
James around a pick. Double team. And LeBron on the baseline. 2 for 2. Well, that's a great start, guys.
I tell you what, I know people are talking, that he can't shoot a jumper. He can score.
Oh, way off balance, over a 7-footer, and he knocked it down. James is 3 for 3. Dibby trying to dish to Divac, thought he wasn't ready, and LeBron James brings it down 3-on-2. There's the dish to Boozer.
There's just a glimpse of what kind of court presence, the way he can pass the ball. He did a little a la Magic coming down and gave a look one way and passed to a perfect Boozer for a dunk.
Here he comes the other way. There's your first James jam of his career.
Whoa. He knows how to play passing lanes. This guy knows in the open floor he has tremendous court awareness.
Here he comes again. This time he dishes to his trailer, Davis. How about that? LeBron James, you can see a little indecision that time, but he got it back and put it in. Ilgauskas, James, Mim, Davis, and Miles on the floor for Cleveland with 9 on the shot clock. LeBron James leaves it for Mim. Got it.
And that was an and one.
Well, they hadn't been able to get out of that first round of the playoffs. They told Kevin Garnett they'd get him some help, so he signed a contract extension, and by golly, they got him some help. So we'll see how that goes. Bremer hits the outside shot. Here's LeBron James at the point.
I'd like to see him continue to stay aggressive.
There's his first shot of the third, and it goes. Just like that. Here's LeBron James, high off the glass, got it to go. He's hit his first 2 of the third quarter. He's got 16 points. Wearing Michael Jordan's number 23, says that's the inspiration for the number 23s. Match Jordan's first game in the NBA. He's just surpassed it. How about that change to the left hand? And
He's just athletic there. He went up, saw Brad Miller kind of change in midair and flipped it up with his left hand.
Doug Christie almost stole it from LeBron James. He almost took it as an affront to his talent, and he found the ball and got the alley-oop for his 7th assist. And now LeBron James. Whoa. A lightning pass to Bremer, and he got a 3. There's another assist. Darius Singala, another young guy, comes in, and he has his shot blocked by Jock. Here comes Cleveland, chance to make it a 1-point game. Whoa! Little dipsy-do for LeBron James. He's got 21. Rebound, and it comes off to Cleveland, and it's James in the open floor. Cavaliers have never led. Now they do. Another assist, another 3-point bomb by Bremer. James straight off the pass, and he hits the outside jumper.
That's a nice rhythm shot there. He doesn't have a lot of time to think about it. It's catch and shoot, and that's when shooters are at their best.
That guy's not slow.
Wow.
And that's what he's got to do more often, because with his size and ability and his leaping ability, he can get in that paint and just jump over people.
I'll tell you what, Brad. He's much better than I thought he was going to be, and I'm going to tell all the NBA players right now, he's much better than you think he is.
He had 25 points and 9 assists tonight. What's your assessment of your first game?
Well, I think I could have helped my team a little bit more, down the stretch. I think, once they start making a run, I could have been a little bit more aggressive. Just try to pull out a victory, try to steal one on the West Coast. It didn't work out our way, but we got another game tomorrow. We're going to try to get one tomorrow.
Were you tired?
No, I wasn't tired at all. You know, once I got my second win, you know, I was all right, and I was able to finish the game. And, you know, that was the main key ingredient of our team. You know, just trying to play the whole game with our main people and see if we can get a win.
Did you surpass your own expectations on an individual level?
Well, you know, I tried not to think about that, you know, with a loss. You know, I thought we really had an opportunity to get this win tonight, and it just didn't go our way.
All right, LeBron, we appreciate your time.
All right, thank you, Jim.
Yes, in this series, the Pistons have not led by more than 5 points in any game, and the Cavaliers control the opening tip. Alagauskas with the shot and hits.
That's the shot he's most comfortable with, that little face-up jump shot.
Hamilton coming over to help. Here's the fade. LeBron James.
It's the first turnover for Detroit. 6 assists, just 1 turnover. So good start execution-wise as LeBron James drains the 18-footer.
Here's Jones for 3. David Jones. We're approaching 3 minutes to go in this first half. Here's James. Yes, and it counts. Now the Cavaliers have an opportunity to reclaim the lead. Bergeron off a beautiful lead pass from James. Shot clock to 5. And here's James. Tips it home. LeBron on the follow. He has 13 points. James backing Prince. It's inside off the spin and scores.
I've been saying it all series, that's where he can make the most improvement in his game.
Here's James for Bergeron. Nicely done, and the game is tied at 65. Prince doing a good job on James. Off the head fake, here's LeBron. James, yes.
Well, we saw Mike Brown, as soon as the change of possession occurred, he was waving his team up the floor. He said, get it up there.
James to the crossover. It counts, and the foul. What a move by LeBron James.
Slid Pavlovich over to Hamilton. I think he felt he had to get size on it.
Oh, LeBron James drills it from downtown. Axial defending on James. LeBron with the step and stuffs. 89-88. Cleveland out of 15 seconds. Down to 10. James with the step. And the game is tied at 91 with 9.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Phillips for the win. And we head to overtime.
Whoa, that ball missed by about an inch or 2.
LeBron. And he was fouled. Foul was on Prince, his 4th, and this time LeBron hits on both. Here's James off the pass from Ilgauskas. But Saunders looking for a pushing foul on James. Here's LeBron flipping it up and draws the foul. James hits both. 98-96 Cleveland with 1:15 left. Shot clock to 5. James has to fire and scores!
Oh my!
What a shot by LeBron James, off balance, shot clock running down. He had no angle and he drilled it. And here is Snow from center court. We go to a second overtime. Prince defending on James, goes to the step back and hits. That's 41 points for LeBron James. And the game is tied at 104.
That's too good right there. That was an amazing move. I've never seen him make that behind the back dribble and pull up and shoot the ball like that. Which is behind the back, with his left hand hanging in the air, knocking the shot down.
Down to a minute 20 left in the second overtime. There's James for 3. Yes! And the game is tied at 107. 5 seconds. 4, 3. James scores with 2.2 to go.
No one is stepping up. He just scissors right through him. I know a tremendous play, but somebody's got to step up and make him pass that ball.
Prince will inbound. Phillips. Can he get it off? He does. And the Cavaliers come away with an improbable victory here at the Palace. They take a 3-2 lead in this best-of-7 Eastern Conference final.
Well, LeBron, I guess after a while you look at the replay of this game, but Marv Albert just said it's one of the greatest performances in NBA history. 48 points, the last 25. Lots of big baskets we can talk about, but talk about the game winner.
I just wanted to try to be aggressive. I wanted to try to get the last shot, but I kind of seen it was an opening, and I wanted to attack it, and I was able to get into the lane, avoid a couple of defenders, and get the ball up on the backboard.
What about the entire repertoire? Hitting the shots on the right-hand side, hitting that big three. Just felt you had it tonight?
Well, yeah. Well, we played so hard tonight that I didn't want it to slip away. You know, we was down 3. They made a run in the second overtime, but I wanted to just try to step in there and make a big shot, and I was able to tie it up at 107.
Uncharacteristically, you had a rest at the start of the fourth quarter. I saw you go up to Coach Brown asking to go back in. He goes, not yet, not yet. Did that help you, and how tired are you now?
We got to win. I'm definitely exhausted, but I'm going to take the whole day tomorrow to get some rest, man. And you know, this is a great performance by our team, and it wouldn't be possible if we didn't come out here and play hard as we did.
Obviously, you've had some great games. Nothing quite like this. This is one that starts legends. Did you know you were actually this good?
No. I'm just blessed, man. I thank God every day for giving me the athletic ability to go out there and perform like I did tonight. And my teammates stuck it in there with me, and I've always told them if they can get me even close to trying to win the game, I'm going to try to do my best to do that, and we accomplished that tonight.
All right, last year, you're up 3-2, went home, and it slipped away. What is different this year? You have to close it out on Saturday.
Well, we know how big this is, and it's all about winning the championship. We was very excited about just being in the postseason last year, and this year we're a different team. We know that this team is not going to give up in Detroit, but we got one goal, and that's to make it to the finals.
Well, we echo Marv's sentiments. One of the greatest performances in NBA history. Congratulations.
All right, thanks, Craig.
LeBron James here at Madison Square Garden. And Clyde, he talked quite a bit about Kobe Bryant's game because he watched it. He was home watching it. He loves to watch other NBA games, uses it to scout opponents. He said he was watching the Knicks-Laker game the other night to scout the Knicks and see some of their tendencies and nuances, and he enjoyed watching Kobe Bryant. But he said he's not interested in going out and trying to get as many points. He's just interested in getting a win, and that's always the way he plays. And Wallace gives up the alley-oop. James hits a three-pointer. He doesn't shoot a high percentage from downtown, just 29%, but he makes that look easy. Luan deflects it. James gets it back and throws it down.
We mentioned the omnipotence of this man. So that time resounding stuff underneath.
James, line drive, nails the jumper. When the Boston Celtics were going through that 24-win season, he played a game, and there were MVP chants in Boston as James knocks down another shot. They can shoot that jumper.
Right.
James a little one-on-one move there, knocks down a three. If he's hitting that, you have no chance of stopping. Zerbiak steps back for three. That's good. And the Cavaliers have opened up a 15-point lead. LeBron James already with 18 points, looking to add to that here. It's the two. Knocks it down at the buzzer. Tim Thomas, the latest to guard LeBron James, gets inside. Oh, and a spin move and an easy layup. So quick and so strong. Gibson, alley-oop to James. Oh, and he throws it down. Perfect pass and the athletic finish. That's scary to see how easy he makes that look. Gibson came off the screen as James pulls up, drills it. LeBron James had 20 in the first quarter, now 26. Richardson trying to fight over a screen. Zilgauskas, he can shoot the three and does it. James also has 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Certainly on pace for a triple-double. 4 on the shot clock. Hits it. LeBron James, 28 here in the first half. Kobe, by the way, had 34 in the first half on Monday night. And here's James, final seconds, pass to Wallace, and Wallace lays it in. Knicks did not get back on defense. Mike D'Antoni was very upset as he walked off the floor. James winced a little bit after that bump with Jeffries. Shot clock at 5, jump shots up, and good. He's just hitting knocking down those perimeter shots. He's hurting right now, Clyde. I think he banged knees with Jeffries. James catches and knocks down another. James reconstructed his shot this summer in terms of changing now, knocks down another. And he said the key change was balance. Mo Williams spots up and nails a three. That's 6 assists for LeBron James. Zerbiak, quick release, nails it. And a timeout as after the Knicks had cut it to 1. 6 straight points by the Cavs. James, nice to Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas, that pretty jump shot. And it's back up to 7. In the Garden on their feet. James charged to the basket, banks it in, and a foul. And just like that, the Cavs regain the lead.
That's what you want to deny.
James now with 39 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Kicks it out, Gibson. Wide open shot. That's good. Again, James, a lot of holding the ball, more than he normally see. Now Mo Williams puts up the three and puts it in. James the drive and the finish. Chandler fakes.
Make it work, Wilson. Make it work.
Reverse block by James, his second block of the quarter.
He wants the baseline. Got to take the baseline away.
Accidentally poked in the eye. James on the drive and the finish. 48 for LeBron James. James crossover the drive, banks it in. 50 points for LeBron James. James looking for Ilgauskas, lobs it into Ilgauskas, banks it in. Duhon steps back, puts up the three. In and out, no good. Rebound taken by the Cavs, and that will do it. James got the rebound for the triple-double to put the exclamation point on a brilliant performance here at the Garden, the second straight by one of the game's elite players.
We are at the Q in Cleveland for Game 2 as our playoff coverage continues. And as a follow-up to this past Wednesday night, it was Rashard Lewis of the Magic capping off that dramatic comeback. Lewis hitting a three with 14 seconds remaining. The Cavaliers here have a last-second opportunity with Mo Williams firing up a shot, but Orlando came away with that startling one-point win as LeBron James provided additional concern to the stunned home crowd as he cramped up. LeBron says he's ready for tonight, although Cavalier fans not accustomed to seeing their team lose at home are aware that the Cavs are facing what has to be considered a must-win scenario. It is Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the Orlando Magic going against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's stolen by West. Three Magic players back. James goes right at Lewis.
So there's a change and adjustment from the other night. That was a big-on-big double team. Verjao left Rashard Lewis and double team to cause the turnover.
And here comes James all the way for the stop. Rashard Lewis wisely stepped away. Williams passed on a three, finding James. And with the three-pointer during the regular season, they shot 38%. Although tonight, just 3 of 10 from downtown. James with the spin. With LeBron, who had just an incredible night in Game 1 with the 49 points.
Look at his shot. Nothing but power. The streak to go into the Defensive Player of the Year. Dwight Howard take the contact and get the finish.
Oh, nice three by LeBron James. LeBron is open. Yes. Now James, played by Turkoglu. Able to split through. That will count on the foul. James again to the bucket. He's turned back, able to recover, scores, and a foul. And we just saw a prime example of the power and the strength of LeBron James. Here's James on the move, and he scores. James to the rim. And the Cavaliers back up by 2. Ilgauskas, yes. So both clubs hitting shots here down this stretch. Alston to Turkoglu. Here's Lewis. And he pushes it back to Turkoglu for 3.
Oh, my.
Oh, the game is tied at 93.
Oh, my.
There's LeBron going at Howard. It's a travel. The basket will not count. The game is tied at 93. We're down to 5. Down to 3. Here's Turkoglu. Yes! With 1 second remaining. Mo Williams will throw in. Rashard Lewis playing off the ball. Lewis gets it to LeBron. For 3 for the win. Yes! LeBron James at the buzzer. As the Cavaliers have pulled it out to tie the series. And what a miraculous shot by James. LeBron James off the inbounds. That's his first three-pointer of the night. How about this as a follow-up to the clutch shot by Turkoglu? And the Cleveland Cavaliers, after blowing a 23-point lead, are indeed fortunate to come away with a incredible victory.
Well, LeBron, just an incredible finish. We talked about the pressure in this arena. Hedo Turkoglu puts them up. You only have 1 second left. How did you maintain your composure? What kind of shot attempt did you think you were going to get?
Hey, Craig, man, we just couldn't afford to go down 0-2 in this series. Going into Orlando. Once again, Orlando kept their composure, being down and made a run, man. And man, that's just a great shot, man. You know, we got to get ready for Game 3. That's a great shot, but we got a lot to clean up.
You and Hedo were matched up during those great shots at the end of the game. What were your thoughts when he made his?
Wow. And I've seen it before. Hedo has, he's hit big shot after big shot in the playoffs in the regular season. I had to match him shot for shot, man. And Rashard Lewis hit a game-winning 3, Game 1, and I matched him with a game-winning 3 in Game 2.
Marv called it. He said it's a good 3, but obviously the officials had to review it. How nervous were you watching the replay, wondering whether or not
I knew it was good, but you never know. And the camera never lies, so I had to go check it out, man. And it was a good shot, man. Good shot.
The series is now tied, but you go to Orlando. What can you do differently to stop giving away these big leads?
It's a very good team. We gotta keep our composure, and we gotta stop allowing them to make easy and open opportunities. We're blowing coverages a lot on the defensive end, which is unacceptable. And anytime you blow a coverage against a team that execute that well, they're gonna make you pay for it. And we did that once again tonight. We gotta clean that up.
As in, while for LeBron James, it is just the start of what figures to be 2.5 hours straight of booing and heckling. Here's LeBron to the scorer's table. The question is, would he go through the usual pregame routine involving the slapping of the powder over at the table, which fans here in Cleveland, as you can hear, have not necessarily appreciated. James played by Parker. LeBron with the jumper.
That's a great sign for LeBron. I didn't expect him to make shots early. He's got to be nervous out here.
There's the outlet. James finding Wade.
Right there, no defensive balance. That's an error from Parker. He's got to recognize that and be the last man back.
You can all understand the booing, the chants, the heckling, the T-shirts, the signs, although the Cavaliers will not allow profanity as James draws the foul. Moving on the foul is LeBron James hears it as he's stationary so the fans can direct it at James when he's at the foul line.
There's no way that you could possibly prepare for something like this. And knowing that all eyes have been on you since you made that decision, and now you, as you said, in that stationary position, with time not off the clock, at the free throw line, everyone is looking at you. You know, you're wondering what's going through this 26-year-old's mind.
James with a beautiful move. Wow. Now at the point, Joel Anthony has checked in for Miami. Here is James drilling it. Daniel Gibson guarding LeBron James, and LeBron makes it 14 straight points. 8 have been scored by James. Miami has taken command. Here comes James, sets it up for Howard. Juwan Howard knocks it down. Juwan Howard, who had a season-high 12 points last night. There's James for 3. LeBron James shooting well. Now has 13 points on 5 of 9 from the field. Here's James off the fake.
Really nice execution offensively from Miami. We're seeing better movement from them tonight in the half court. A lot of good ball movement. The turnover there from Williams.
LeBron to the bucket. 18 points for James, and Byron Scott calls for time. Clock to 5. James for 3. Now they say it's a 2. He had a foot on the line. James steps back and hits again. That's a 2 again with the foot on the line.
Well, now you have the crowd chanting Scottie Pippen, and obviously the sidekick to Dwayne Wade, as Scottie Pippen was.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
Top 50 rings. I'll take that.
Arroyo, and again Miami takes advantage of a Cleveland turnover. Here's James on the move, past Williams, it counts in the foul.
That's when they're at their best, and that's what everyone, including Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith, has been clamoring for the Miami Heat. That's when teams get better, as LeBron James is just on fire here in this third period.
3 for LeBron. It Gibson came up short. Miami on the run again. Here's Wade kicking it over to James. Yes, and the foul.
Oh, man.
Wow.
No headband. He's saying, I need my headband. He just made 2 shots without it. I don't think he needs a headband at all.
Here's LeBron. Yes.
13 for 23 for LeBron. 34 points.
Here's James on the move. He gets the roll. It counts. And the foul. Another bucket for LeBron James in this third quarter.
This has to feel pretty good. I mean, I know you talked earlier about just the night for him in general and how all these fans screaming at him can't feel good, but playing the way he's playing has to feel fantastic. Once again, the Akron hates you chant, and it's
I'm not buying that.
No, I think Akron loves it.
I'm not buying that one.
James.
Oh,
Yes.
my goodness.
Yeah, this is not fair now. He did say coming into this game he knows all the spots on this floor, and he's going to every single one of them.
28-point win for Miami. So LeBron has taken his talents back to Cleveland. For LeBron James and the Heat facing this hostile crowd all night long, it's an easy win, and you know that they are happy to get out of town.
Well, thanks, Marv. LeBron, how relieved are you that this night is over and the experience is behind you?
I mean, you know, we came in here with one goal, and that was to win a basketball game, and you know, we did that. We played. This is the most complete game that we had all year, I think, from start to finish.
After an emotional first half, you took the game over in the third quarter, 24 of your 38 points. What were you trying to find? Your favorite spots in this court, or how were you able to get those shots?
Well, I know this court. And I've made a lot of shots on this court. So just want to be aggressive, just try to keep them out of the game. I knew they was going to try to make a run in the third quarter, but we was able to get stops and was able to get some shots.
How do you learn from this experience, and how will it help you and your teammates as you move forward?
You know, we just got to continue to get better, you know, and we know every night we go out it's going to be a hostile environment, but we just got to continue to get better. And, you know, it's a good night. It's a good night for our team.
The fans had their say tonight. What would you like to say to them if you could?
7 great years. Loved every part. Loved every moment from the growth when I was an 18-year-old kid to a 25-year-old man. And, you know, tried our best. As a team, we tried our best to bring a championship to the city and just try to play hard every night. So I got the utmost respect for this franchise, utmost respect for these fans, and, you know, just continue the greatness for myself here in Miami and try to get better every day.
You can't go back with your decision, but do you regret how it ended? Would you like to apologize for the way it ended?
I don't want to apologize. I think, you know, my intentions was not to hurt anyone. You know, my intentions were solely on kids during the whole process. And, you know, I always say, you know, decisions I make, I live with them. You know, there's always ways that you can correct them or ways that you can do them better. But at the end of the day, I live with them. And, you know, I'm satisfied. I'm happy right now.
But, Jeff, we saw Miami earlier in the playoffs with a couple of big road wins in Indiana. It'll be interesting to see how they handle tonight's crowd and tonight's game.
Mike, I just think it's important that they put everything else aside and just play ball.
It's only shooting 29% from downtown. James blows past Pearson, throws it down, and the Heat quickly with a 4-point lead. Paul Pierce all series long having to guard LeBron James. James with the jump shot is good. Allen is on LeBron James, wants to post him up on the mismatch. Shot clock down to 3. Difficult shot from James, gets it to go. Pierce guarded by James. Trying to get it inside, deflected. Celtics sloppy, they've got 4 turnovers. James on the run, gets inside, count it, and 1. And they're the transition baskets that the Celtics have done such a good job all series stopping. Not going to stop that one. James for 3. Puts it in. LeBron James from downtown. He's got 12 already. And the Heat have scored 10 in a row. James spins, trying to draw some contact. Boy, what a great start for LeBron James. 6 of 7 from the field. Pick up the fight. That's what Paul Pierce described this series, the good old-fashioned bar fight, as James hits it again. Rondo, after hitting his first 4 shots, misses his next 2. Sure, Doc Rivers doesn't want him to hesitate then. James, meanwhile, he is knocking down everything. He's 8 for 9 from the field, 18 points, and we still have just under 9 to play in the second. James tries again and puts it in again. 9 for 10 from the field. Right now, unstoppable, and some of these are tough shots. James again. Lead right now is at a special zone here in the first half. Chanting defense. LeBron James hasn't seen that yet. Petrus, good defense there, though. Double team. Chalmers puts up a three and nails it. Bosh down low against Ray Allen. Turns, little jump hook, won't go. James comes flying in and throws it down. He's got 27 first half points.
Petrus forgets to block out, just watching the ball. James takes advantage, gets the running start.
James just throws it down. Look how high above the rim he is. Celtics, meanwhile, 9 turnovers. Rondo's tried to make some extra special passes as James hits another, a 30-point first half. James, he has been in complete control so far. Falling away, gets that to go off the glass. He is having one of those special nights right now. Rondo trying to poke it away, and James floats it up and in. 34 now for LeBron James. He's hit a wide array of shots. Rondo to Pierce. And he couldn't hold on. James down the other way, kicks it out. Chalmers right corner. That's a three. And what a big turnaround. James jab steps on Petrus. Now the jump shot. That's been going in all night long. He's got 36 points, 15 of 20 from the field. James for three. Does it again. 39 points. And Miami back up by 13.
And it shouldn't surprise anyone when a great player plays great.
James turnaround jumper. Drills it. 41 points. And the lead back to 13. James again. 43 points. He is knocking down jump shot after jump shot. Mixing it in with some dunks, some alley-oops, some spin moves, some fall-aways. James drives. Inside to Wade. Another nice pass. Wade with the finish. Timeout, Boston. The largest lead of the night. And this has been one impressive, dominant performance. James flips it up left-handed. Banks it in. He's got 45. And there will be a Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron James put the heat on his shoulders and carried them to this dominant victory. He was brilliant tonight with 45.
How do you stand and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, I'm glad we was able to get this win and now, force the Game 7. Well, I mean, it's a championship caliber team, and we're not going to celebrate about this win. We had to win this game. We wanted to win this game. It's a good win for us, but the series is a one-game series now, and it's in our building, so we look forward to the challenge.
Congratulations. It was our pleasure tonight.
Welcome to the 2012 NBA Finals, the American Airlines Arena in Miami, which tonight could be the site where a champion is crowned. LeBron James and the Heat, one win away from the title they so desperately crave. Oklahoma City, first time facing elimination in these playoffs. Durant throws it away to Chalmers. James on the break and the finish. Sefolosha remains on LeBron James, who gets inside. Count it and one. And that's two on Sefolosha. We're midway through the first. James drives right at Ibaka. Count it and a foul. The Heat coaching staff, they love this kid Cole. How tough he is. Puts up a three. Puts it in. Harden back on James. Quick spin. Drive right at Perkins and banks it in. So strong going to the rim.
But Harden's got to do a better job of staying in front. It was a good move. It wasn't a great move, but the strength. Did you see the contortion of the body to fend off Perkins and still have the strength to put the ball in the basket?
James, the offensive rebound, finds Bosh. Largest lead of the night. Shot clock down to 5. James kicks it out. Miller for three. Bang! Mike Miller, 4 for 4 from downtown. Stolen by Chalmers. Back to LeBron James. Lays it in. And wants to close it out tonight. James again drives inside. Ibaka stays with him and he still puts it in. Chalmers, good pursuit, comes back the other way. James lowers the shoulder. Chalmers hits a three. Big turnaround right there. James drives, kicks it out. Battier for three. Again, another three-pointer for the Heat in the lead. Back to 11. Battier hits another three. Miami lighting it up from downtown. Bosh down the lane. That good. And a foul. Wade throws it to James down the lane. Layup, banks it in. Largest lead of the night.
But the finish is so exquisite. Knock in a layup. to put him up 19.
James has 19 points, 9 assists.
And Oklahoma City had that chance early in the third, as Bosch just finds himself wide open.
Miller, another three. 6 3-pointers from Mike Miller.
And then I think Mickey Harrison, the owner, as James hits Wade on a beautiful cut and finish.
He flips it up. That won't go. Still battling for rebounds. James won't. Gets another one. Puts it up. Banks it in. And a foul. He gets his triple-double and a chance for a 3-point play. James finishing it off. And LeBron James caps off an MVP regular season with a magnificent playoff run and an extraordinary performance in the finals. No doubt he'll be named the finals MVP. We'll get it official coming up in a little bit. The Miami Heat are once again NBA champions. LeBron James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted.
And LeBron James averaged 28.6 points. 10.2 rebounds, 7.4 assists, and is the unanimous choice for the MVP, the Bill Russell Most Valuable Player Trophy of the 2012 NBA Finals.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
It is on to Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final Series. A muggy 81-degree night in South Florida. Rained earlier in the day. Fans still making their way into American Airlines Arena for the 147th consecutive sellout. As we get ready for the third seed in the East, the Indiana Pacers taking on the defending NBA champion Miami Heat. The Heat with 66 wins, best record in the NBA, which means home court advantage throughout the playoffs. Here's James. LeBron James with the baseline jumper for his first field goal. Nice pass from West. Hibbert blocked and then stripped. It'll be Miami ball.
How about the defensive effort there by the league's MVP, LeBron James.
James over George.
It's a club that has struggled taking care of the ball. There's number 5. They've averaged more than 16 turnovers per game in the playoffs. And here's another quick opportunity for Miami.
It counts in the foul. Hibbert had no shot.
But that's not Hibbert's fault. That's Paul George's mistake.
James over George. What a start for LeBron James. 9 points. He's hit 4 of 5 from the field. Nice pass as Haslam able to put it home on the assist from James. Here's James from downtown. Wade stopped by Hibbert, but James is right there. Wade kept alive by Haslam. Nice pass for James. James on the drive. Down low to Anderson, who just checked in. Chalmers earlier hit 2 from downtown. Here's Allen. He struggled from 3. He thought he was hit by Hill. James met by George. Goes right at him to the rim. On the follow. And the foul. Nice move by James. A 1-point advantage for Indiana. Here's James setting it up again for Anderson. Shot clock to 5. Wade behind the back. Wade rejected by Hibbert. James is 1 on the shot clock. Ups down the 3. James whip pass inside for Wade. What a play. Here's Allen for the win. And we are headed to overtime. West. Oh, man. And here comes Wade. The game was tied at 96. James picked up by Hill. Goes at him. Here's LeBron, and he puts it home on a layup. Hill fumbled it. Lost possession. Cole is on it. Hill takes it back. We're down to 3. 2. George for 3. And he was fouled. He'll have 3 shots. Pacers up by 1. What a cool performance at the free throw line. Clutch shots by George. Battier gets it in. Here's James on the drive for the win. Lateral LeBron James taking to the rim, and Miami coming away with a 1-point overtime victory. What a tremendous opening game of this Eastern Conference Final. Roy Hibbert cannot believe what he has seen.
Well, LeBron twice in those final seconds, he drove to the basket, but none bigger than this last one. Did you think you had time? It was the fact that Roy Hibbert was on the bench that made you want to go to the hoop.
I knew I had time. Coach drew up a good play, and I told myself I was going to attack. I had 2+ seconds to get to the rim, and I was able to, convert the last one.
So you knew you had time, but they had to stop and review it. Were you that confident?
Absolutely. I knew I got the ball up on the backboard with enough time, and, it was a great game for us. Two teams fall hard, and we was able to make one more play than they made.
One game on our home floor to bring home another championship, man. This is everything that we worked for all season long. All the sacrifices we've made to each other, dog. Every single day, dog. Every single minute. It's going to pay off. They say hard work pay off, man. So let's make that statement become true.
LeBron James and the Heat coming off one of the most remarkable finishes you'll ever see. A breathtaking overtime victory in Game 6 to keep their season alive. Nice pass, and James converts it. James and a foul! Took a hard hit, put it in, and a chance for a three-point play. James for three! Ray Allen kicks it out. James sets three-pointer. It's good. His second three-pointer of the game. Wade spins, fires, shot off the mark. James easily tips it in with Parker on him. Inside, Wade tried to get it to James. Parker deflects it. James steps wide open for three. That's three-pointers for LeBron James. Green on the drive, bad pass through it right to Miller. And here's Wade down the other end for a dunk. And that's such a costly turnover against a team like the Miami Heat. Allen off the screen. James will try another three. Puts it in. LeBron James, fourth three-pointer of the game. Ray Allen and James. Again, look how far off they're playing. He'll try it again. It's good. LeBron James making the Spurs pay. James pulls up, puts it in. Shot clock at 5. James puts it up, knocks it down. 6 to shoot. James. It's good. 33 for LeBron James. Here comes James. Drives. Kicks out Battier for three. Bang! Heat clinging to a 2-point lead. James pulls up. Puts it in. 4-point lead. The Spurs will not foul. Final seconds. What a finish. It's back-to-back titles for the Heat. The 2013 NBA championship resides once again in Miami.
The 2013 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player is, for the second straight finals, LeBron James.
I work on my game a lot. Throughout the offseason, I put a lot of work into it. And to be able to come out here and the results happen out on the floor is the ultimate. It's the ultimate. I'm lost for words. For me, I can't worry about what everybody say about me. I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here. That's enough.
Tonight in beautiful Miami, Florida, the start of a busy and challenging work week ahead for the Heat. 4 straight games against playoff-bound teams with 3 in a row after tonight on the road. Tonight, Miami hopes to resume their Southeast Division dominance with a 16th consecutive victory over the Charlotte Bobcats. We welcome you inside the American Airlines Arena, 4th and final matchup this season between Miami and Charlotte. We always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. LeBron scoots in for another bucket in the paint. He's making a living off the drop. LeBron over Jefferson for 3. Their playoff caliber defense starting to emerge. Nice reverse from LeBron. Excellent entry pass.
Yeah, from Ray Allen.
James on the drive. James James on the answer.
Good job by Birdman. He tapped that. He kept it alive on the offensive board.
Miami on a 12-3 run. Make it 15-3 on the kaboom from LeBron James. And here comes James pulling up from downtown. Kaboom!
Three threes tonight.
LeBron on the tip-in. So James has 21. LeBron looking Kid Gilchrist right in the eyes and then knocking it home. No stopping King James. 5 on the shot clock. LeBron against Kid Gilchrist. Kaboom! Now LeBron James, 4 of 4 from three-point land. Kaboom! LeBron James, why stop now? Step back and deliver. 8 points in a row for King James. LeBron for 3. Kaboom! Well, season high, 6 triples for James. Chalmers missing. James, the exact opposite. He's been near perfect tonight. While LeBron James on center stage tonight for the Heat. Drives in and scores again. He has 40 points tonight in just 27 minutes. Oh, man. Can it look any easier for LeBron James? Another 3 for James. He's 7 of 7 from downtown. Wow. 6 for LeBron James. Can he do it again? Yes! 8 for 8 from Kaboom Town. 49 points for LeBron.
King James.
Welcome to his kingdom. One of the great individual scoring games in Heat history unfolding on this Monday night in Miami. 3 on the shot clock. LeBron driving in. He's got 51. That ties his Heat all-time scoring high as a Heat player. He did it!
There it is.
Another jumper for James. 53 for LeBron. 2 more for James. He has 55. James off the spin. For the record, LeBron James has a Miami Heat record, 57 points in the night's game. It's good. 59 for LeBron James. Basket would have counted. LeBron James will go to the free throw line. The first 60-point game in Miami Heat history.
We were waiting for him to get to 60 and solidify the game.
61 for LeBron James. You know, LeBron very rarely is satisfied, but I think right now with the top coming off, he knows he's done enough. He's getting the love from the Heat Nation right now inside the American Airlines Arena. 26 years of Heat basketball. Tonight, the highest scoring game in franchise history. LeBron's 61, majestic.
It's tough to plan 61. So how in the world did it happen?
First of all, the man above has given me some unbelievable abilities to play this game of basketball. And Jax, I just try to take full advantage of it every night. I got the trust of my teammates and coaching staff that allow me to go out there and do it, and I just try to let it go.
Sold out Oracle Arena as we're set for the tip of the starting lineup. Some changes. Kevin Love back in the starting lineup after coming off the bench in Game 4. And because of Draymond Green's suspension, Andre Iguodala, his second start of the playoffs. The first one was Game 7 in OKC.
As LeBron knocks down the long ball, but Draymond Green's so good at reading what you're trying to do offensively.
LeBron James straight on, knocks down his second three-pointer, and they've tied the game. James drives and easily finishes. And James off to a good start. He has 9. James jumper. Again, LeBron James has the perimeter game going. Iguodala ahead to Curry. Shumpert in pursuit. Blocked by James. Rejects it out of bounds.
Good job not giving up on the play, says to Curry. Get it out of here.
James puts his head down, drives, and finishes. LeBron James ties the game. LeBron James drives, kicks it back out. Shumpert with a good look. James the rebound and the putback. 16 points and 8 rebounds for LeBron James. James steps back. His jumper's been working tonight. Does again. Now 7 of 13 from the field. Spades gives him some room. James knocks it down. James the drive. James the finish. 22 for James. James fakes. James drives. James finishes. And the foul. James with 4 to shoot. He's going to have to knock up a 3. And does. LeBron James with his third three-pointer. Off to the races. Drive past Irving. Gets inside. Layup blocked by James.
Iguodala with a good push. And James, the second chase down block. of the game.
Love finds James, who got free, and an easy 2. And this is the largest lead of the game for the Cavaliers. LeBron James with the left hand. James steps back. He tries another 3. That's good. LeBron James from downtown. James jump shot again. All night long, he's been hitting from the perimeter. James against Rush. Leans in, tried to draw the foul, got him up, count it, and 1. What a road victory for the Cleveland Cavaliers as the NBA Finals will return to Cleveland on Thursday night. Oracle Arena is alive and roaring as we get set for Game 7. Green up to Ezeli, who misses from point-blank range. James comes out of the pack. Fakes, drives on Barnes, left-handed, banks it in.
And Ezeli's had 2 quality looks to start the game.
James to Jefferson. Jefferson goes right at Draymond Green. Curry leans in. Can't hit. Rebound James again. J.R. Smith releases and lays it in. Beautiful pass. And Smith with the easy bucket. Curry helps out. Smith pass right through the hands of Curry. James, the 2-handed slam. James drives in hard. Nice adjustment with the left hand. James behind the back. Kicks it out. Shumpert. Shumpert, count it, and 1. Chance for a 4-point play. James drives. Curry has to get out of the way, and James gets the friendly roll. Curry drives again. Left-handed, blocked by James. Rejected out of bounds.
LeBron, big-time defensive play. Says, you know my work. Remember me.
James on the drive. Fouled. Layup, counted, and 1. Iguodala fakes. Shut off nicely by Jefferson. Barbosa. Shot blocked by James. Barbosa goes crashing to the ground. James gets it. Shot clock winding down into Love. And Love lays it in as the shot clock expires. James looking to post up. Backs in. Tough fall-away shot. It's good. Livingston played him well. James was just better. James drives. Gets in the paint. Puts it up and puts it in. James drives down the lane. Running shot. Banks. And it's good. Ezeli again goes back up on him. James steps back for 3, puts it in! LeBron James from downtown! Rebound taken by Iguodala. Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup! Oh, blocked by James! LeBron James with the rejection!
My goodness. Great pass by Curry, running hard by Iguodala, and superhuman defensive recovery by LeBron James.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown! Irving drives to James. Misses the jam, but fouled. Rattles in the second. It's over! It's over! Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions. Cleveland's long sports nightmare has ended. The drought is over. 52 years. Time to celebrate a title. And the emotions for LeBron James, who delivers on his promise to come home and bring a championship to his beloved hometown.
And LeBron, it was unanimous. Most valuable player, 2016 NBA Finals. Congratulations.
Ever, and one of the most iconic shots in basketball history. And for 4 decades, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has held the title of the all-time leading scorer in the National Basketball Association. This man could pass him tonight. LeBron James, at 6:05, made his way out onto the court. It's got a finals feel, maybe even greater than that. LeBron putting his work in. And then just a few moments ago, out onto the court as LeBron James looks to set a record tonight for most points scored in the regular season in NBA history. The shooting has not scored yet. If you are just tuning in a little bit late, he's 0 for 2 in 5 minutes. Got it! There's his first bucket of the night, and it comes from downtown.
Well, you can tell when he's setting somebody up for that three-pointer.
Now it's LeBron on the bounce, put it over there. LeBron 1-on-3 in the attacking zone. Here he is going towards the rim. Gets doubled up, scores! In traffic, doesn't matter. Here comes LeBron. LeBron trying to force his way in. Kind of it goes! It goes! And 1. LeBron to the line. LeBron attacking again all the way. Count it!
LeBron, another three-point opportunity. He's got 13 and looking for more.
LeBron steps into a three.
Got it! Long distance, dial it up, LeBron.
LeBron going downhill. Stops for three again.
Yes, sir! The king is on fire!
Two quick three-pointers by LeBron. I said he's possibly going to have to put him on his back.
Russ in the middle. Gives it to LeBron. Here he goes. Laid up and in. He's got 30.
Russ backing up.
Lob for LeBron. He lays it in.
Shot over AD, taken by whom? Oh, AD, what a hustle play. Up ahead, Walker, LeBron scores! LeBron, he's one away from tying and two away from the record.
Timeout, Thunder.
LeBron has it 15 feet away from the goal. LeBron for the record.
He's got it. He's done it. LeBron James is now the all-time leading scorer in the history of the NBA. The king wears the crown.
And you can see the relief on his face. You can see the relief on his face. The weight off his shoulders. All time. There's never, ever been a player that's laced him up that has scored more points than LeBron James. They stopped the game as presenting the ball, also to have Kareem probably come out and handing the ball as passing the torch, so to speak. His sons are out with him. What a moment. Mom, wife, and sons. And out.
Well, Cap held it for nearly 4 decades. And now, as we said, the kid from Akron is the greatest scorer in the history of the game. What a moment to be surrounded, as you mentioned, Stu, by family.
At this time, join us in honoring LeBron James. At center court, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is joined by the legend who has held the all-time scoring record since 1984, the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
A record that has stood for nearly 40 years, which Kareem, many people thought would never be broken. LeBron, you are the NBA's all-time scoring leader. Congratulations.
Well, you could just see the emotion that's just flowing out of LeBron. You can see the tears are streaming, the eyes are red, but as I said earlier, it's just a moment where
ladies and gentlemen,
he is so happy to have this pursuit
leading scorer.
over.
You have witnessed it. LeBron.
Look at him, you can tell. It's just...
I just want to say thank you to the Laker faithful. You guys are one of a kind. To be able to be in the presence of such a legend and great as Kareem, it means so much to me. It's very humbling. Please give a standing ovation to the captain, please. To my beautiful wife, my daughter, my 2 boys, my friends, my boys, my family, my mother, everybody that's ever been a part of this run with me the last 20 years, 20 plus years. I just want to say I thank you so much, because I wouldn't be me without y'all. All y'all help, all y'all passion, all y'all sacrifices helped me get to this point. And to the NBA, to Adam Silver, to the late, great David Stern, I thank you guys so much for allowing me to be a part of something I've always dreamed about. And I would never, ever, in a million years, dreamt this even better than what it is tonight. So, fuck, man. Thank you, guys.
By the way, Austin Reeves came back tonight, only played 7 minutes. And LeBron, first bucket since setting the record. And on a night that belongs to LeBron as he becomes the all-time leading scorer in NBA history, OKC is going to come in here and get a win.
James against Porter, drives, spins, gets inside. It's good. It's 40,000 for LeBron James, the NBA's all-time leading scorer, with another milestone as the legend of LeBron continues to grow.
It's been absolutely brilliant to sustain excellence over 21 seasons. And it doesn't come without incredible work and the support of your family. And there's the react. What a moment for the James gang.
And here's the standing ovation for LeBron James as he goes to the bench.
And LeBron James, first one ever to 40,000 points.
The NBA on TNT is live in Los Angeles for opening night in the association. Tonight at Crypto.com Arena, the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. James inside, banks it home. Randall just hit on a three, drives in, contact with James, offensive foul, crossover. James for two.
All ready? All right. You see the intensity, right? Just play carefree, though. Don't worry about mistakes. Just go out and play hard.
And Bronny James just popped off the bench, along with LeBron. History tonight. The first father-son duo to play together in an NBA game. And what a celebration for the James family. So impressive. Out of the timeout. Oh, LeBron James! Major flush. And LeBron James and Anthony Davis as well. Off a made basket, they rush down the floor and they get Hayes involved out near the rim. James goes to the rim, flips it home, and the foul. Russell upstairs for James. Cutter. DiVincenzo denied by the brow. Anthony Davis ahead for Reeves, and a perfect highlight. Defense to offense for LA. It's James. It's a three.
That'll come close to doing it right there.
To send a message to his crew, Julius Randle getting 2 points.
110-103. Lakers turned it over. Rejected by LeBron James. Ahead for Davis. It's over. The Lakers win on opening night. 110-103. JJ Redick, his head coaching debut, a success.